Hi there, it's another tarot sesh. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for May 2025 for Taurus. Welcome back for all of my Taurus subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you smash that button right now. Like and share if at any time during this reading any of this resonates with you and you think that family or friends that share your sign would benefit from the messages or need to hear what I have to say. So let's see what comes out for you, Taurus. What is our Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle to start us out? For May 2025, underneath the deck we have Sorcery Revolution. The Beatles always pop out when I hear and feel this card. They say, you want a revolution? Well, you know, we all want to change the world. Some of you might be out there trying to change the world, right? Others of you may be, you know, like part of the revolution, part of like some type of a group. It could be political, it could be, you know, government, it could be something revolutionary. It could be anything, or you're just starting something new that's like revolutionary to your industry, or you know, your work, your career, your, I don't know. It's just you're creating something new. It's like sorcery, some kind of magic. Top of the deck. Unconditional love blueprint. This is the blueprint of the world. Okay, so your song, when I was getting your cards together, it's At Last by Etta James, and immediately I was like, okay, somebody's in love, and then the heart came out, and the heart is all about love being the blueprint of life, right? Being the foundational structure. What keeps the body moving is the heart, right? And clarification. And it's funny, I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're finding love for the first time, and if it's not the first time, it feels like it's completely renewed, like it's almost like the first time. You're feeling, because it's revolutionizing. It's, okay, clarification. It's just, this could be a revolutionary kind of love. Or you could be finding love in the middle of a revolution. There's also that as well. What is our celestial bodies? I want to say cosmic insights. It's a title I've been playing around with for some of my readings. What is our cosmic, see, I said it again, celestial bodies message for Taurus, May 2025. Now for my returning subscribers, you guys know that at the end of every year I do a predictions reading for all of the full moons of the upcoming year. And then we journal everything, and then we talk about it as each month comes up. And I'm usually scary accurate. So we'll be going over everything at the end of this reading, and just to see how your reading plays into the general collective. Underneath the deck we have conjunction. I don't think that we have any conjunctions this month. Maybe we do. I'd have to go back and double check. There's a reason this is popping up though. So a conjunction is like, it's really hard to explain because I go off on tangents. It can mean a lot of things. I'm just going to real quick, we'll Google it together. Easiest way to do it. So, yes, okay, so it's the same, it's the instance of two or more events or things occurring at the same point or time and space. So it's kind of like, people say, it's like an aspects and conjunctions are very similar, but like a conjunction is like when two things are coming together, a planet or an alignment or whatever, and they come together, and then it builds into the message. So it's like two worlds are colliding, are conjuncting, colliding. And if we're talking about love, that makes a lot of sense. If we're talking about sorcery or revolutionizing something, we're talking about something coming together and creating something it playing into each other and creating something new. Top of the deck, 12th house. You could have some strong aspects, maybe even a conjunction, and your 12th house. I'm hearing sirens outside. There could be some kind of, like sirens are a clarification or a signal or a warning. You might be able to hear them also. So check into your 12th house. If you don't know what's in your 12th house, what placements you have in the 12th house, I also do natal charts. And if you're interested in a natal chart or a personal reading to dive down deeper into, because guys, this is just a general reading, okay? Everybody, like the storyline isn't going to be the exact same for every single person. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Understand that everybody has masculine and feminine energies within them. It's a matter of balance. But if you don't know what you have in your natal chart or birth chart, what your signs are, I do that. And so you may want to look into your 12th house. My 12th house is chock full. I'm a 12th house queen. And that all has to do with dark and light, death and rebirth. You know what? As I say that, because I'm a 12th house queen, it's right next to, well, Scorpio's my 12th house. But directly across from Scorpio is Taurus. And so we're kind of like your reflection in a way. And as I say that, we have death underneath the deck, which is the sign of Scorpio. I'm not saying that there's death in the midst or whatever. For some of you, there could be, and if so, I'm sorry. But for many of you, I feel like this is death as in transition. Death of an ego, death of an old relationship, death of old ways, and you're transitioning into something completely new. And 12th house is all about death and rebirth. That's literally what that house is about as I say that. So, you could be coming together with someone, something, some project, something or whatever, and it's completely transforming your life. Letting go of old ways. What else do we have for Taurus for the month of May? Love is in the air. I'm feeling it. Page of Staffs. Okay, somebody's excited for a new start. Queen of Cups. She's love and loyalty right there. This also could be like a mother or a mother figure. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or this could just be you and the Queen of Cups energy, Taurus. All about love and loyalty. And then we have the Three of Cups, celebration. Love, celebration, something to celebrate. Now, in some cases, some readers do say that this could be like a third party. Doesn't have to be. The third party could be like work. Or it could just be something to celebrate. It's like you another person and a dog. Or you another person and a friend going and having a good time, right? It could be a celebration. It could be celebrating over like something like a partnership or something like that. You've had lots of opportunities. It could be in anything. It could be relationships. It could be work. It could be whatever. There's been lots of opportunities to choose from. Maybe you're celebrating, your next steps, or for some of you, it could be celebrating motherhood. Some of you may be getting pregnant. Not all of you. Take it as it resonates. Page of Staffs energy. This is like starting out on a new adventure. For some of you, it could be pregnancy for some of you. But the Page of Staffs also is like starting out on a new adventure. It could be a new program, a new school, a new job, something that you could be passionate about. Could be a new relationship or like a marriage. Somebody could be getting engaged. That could be something to celebrate. There's lots of options here. Lots of things to look at. Let's clarify. This could be, two people coming into conjunction with each other, which is why the Etta James song, At Last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and now life is like a song. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is your energy, Taurus. So it's all about harmony and alignment. Things coming together and balancing out. I wish my voice wasn't so hoarse right now. It's like so low. I don't understand why. But it's about, sharing your success and building more success. Let's clarify the Page of Staffs. Success. Success, success. You have the Six of Wands. Somebody has success and victory in some endeavor. Could be in a relationship, but you've earned every one of your successes. Everything that's coming in for you right now, Taurus, you earned it. What's the Queen of Cups? And I love that for you. I really do. High Priestess. So the Queen of Cups, there could be a High Priestess, Queen of Cups energy in your midst. This could be you, or this could be a tarot card reader, because the High Priestess is a tarot card reader. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Just saying, I'm a Scorpio. But also, this is trusting your own counsel first. So this is talking about trusting your own wise judgment, your own wise counsel, or that of someone of a Queen of Cups energy. This could be going to like a mother, or going to a grandmother, or somebody with that motherly Queen of Cups energy. Using your intuition about something that's worth celebrating, right? It's the balancing of opposites and decisions. It is about change, but using sound judgment and common sense. It's also about initiation and intuition. It's the Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? Oh, okay. So it's somebody's worried that there's going to be a tower moment, but it's a tower in reverse. So this is Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's nothing to fear. Somebody, it's interesting. I don't agree with the definition of this card, the way that they're putting it. So this is Fire, Mars energy. They're seeking for change in opposites, investigation, and willpower. There could be continued oppression in some type of manner, some situation of your life, some feeling of clarification, like a feeling that you're like still being confined or locked in old ways. You may be trying to avoid letting somebody know something. But what how I feel that I'm seeing this card, somebody wants to celebrate something. And it's like a tower moment, but it's not a bad tower moment. It's something that changes everything, but not in a negative way. Yeah, underneath the deck we have the Queen of Wands. So you can always call on your natural confidence to make the decisions that you need to make, because there's lots of decisions ahead of you, lots of opportunity. But if you use steady force, it's like go with your gut, go with what warms your heart, what moves you with passion, what makes you want to do something, because it's what you feel passionate about, right? You'll just know. And that's what's going to help you make this decision, the Seven of Cups. There's been a victory. You're using your intuition. And that's what the tower moment is. You're going to be avoiding this tower moment by using your intuition, and maybe even getting some type of like advice. It could be from a tarot card reader, but it also could just be somebody that, water sign energy. Doesn't have to be water sign, but water sign energy, about what the situation is. But I don't think that, it's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to fear but fear itself, right? Okay, what else? Taurus. Underneath the deck, I can't show you the card. We've got sexuality. Number 13. It's about openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. Clarification. The 13th could be significant for May. Also, 1 + 3 = 4. 4s are about balance, the four corners of a building. It could be, it's like four corners of a building, but like an actual home, apartment, something like that, moving in. You could be moving in with somebody. That could be celebration. It's like, you know, wow, this tower isn't necessarily collapsing. This could be talking about where you're moving or something like that. But anyway, we're also talking about sexuality here. So this also could be moving in with a partner, somebody that you're sharing intimacy with, right? That's just underneath the deck. So top of the deck, we have base chakra. Somebody, yeah. So also, because of intimacy and connections with the base chakra, they're also in conjunction, people coming into conjunction with each other. Okay. There could be pregnancy. This also could be talking about that for some of you. It's not for all of you. Unconditional love. I'm looking back at that. Or this just could be some kind of an announcement or some, you know, a reason to celebrate, people coming together. It's not as big of a tower moment as maybe some people were initially fearing. Somebody just has to like make a decision on their options. It may not even be you. It could be somebody around you. Somebody has a lot of options. So base chakra is important, Taurus. You need, for some of you, your base chakra could be closed. For others of you, your base chakra, you know, this is like what you need to look into and focus on during the month of May. It's very important. That's why it's coming up. It's the root. It's the foundation. It's what keeps you grounded. Underneath the deck, we have do something different for the Divine Energy Oracle. So you could be used to doing the same thing and getting the same results, right? But in order to get different results and to ascend in a different direction, you have to do something different in a different way. It's very simple, right? It may seem hard because, you know, doing something different isn't comfortable. It's not familiar, right? But by doing something uncomfortable, it gets you out of your shell, right? And that's where the growth happens. That's where the lessons begin. Do something different. So it may not be what you had planned, but now it's, you know, where the world will take you as you reach for the stars. You know, it's really interesting. I just did Aries reading, and they didn't get like the same message from the same deck, but it was a very similar overall message. It was about going for their dreams, right? Maybe it was the same deck, but regardless, it was talking about going for their dreams. But this is talking, you know, to you about reaching for the stars. And what's really interesting is not every single card has the same background, and you guys have matching backgrounds. So again, you could be coming into conjunction with somebody who's a lot like you, and maybe starting like a new part of life. And if you're not coming into conjunction with a person, this could be like a new opportunity or a new job that's just like meant for you. It's like fit perfectly. Or maybe you're doing something for yourself, you know, where you're doing something different, but you're reaching for the stars while doing it. And this is, you know, giving you a reason to celebrate. It's not the tower moment that you thought it would be, but you have to stay grounded. Big message on staying grounded. What else do we have for Taurus? To close up the card reading, then we'll jump into the predictions. Underneath the deck, we have number 13 again. So the 13th could definitely be significant. Also, 1 + 3 = 4. So 4s are significant. Tubular bells. Bell, the name Bell, could be significant, or like a little bell. Patience and trust, which is very, very important in any kind of relationship, anyone whatsoever. Having patience and trust with yourself, with another person, you know, and anything. Tubular bells. Having patience and trust. Somebody's being called to have patience in a situation and trust that everything is going to be okay. And then I've got number 34. Sex magic. Love, sex, and magic. Okay. Somebody could have been performing sex magic with another. And now they're seeing their life like take a completely new direction. Fuck around, find out. That's what I'm saying. There's definitely, okay, somebody is coming to a relationship, y'all. This is getting a little more spicy than I was expecting. But at last, my love has come along. I mean, look, at the base chakra, it's like burning desire, sexuality is underneath the deck. I can't show the card because, you know, naked woman there. But, you know, in the meantime, reaching for the stars, so you could be coming into, like, partnership with somebody, but at the same time, reaching for the stars in not just a relationship, but reaching for the stars in whatever it is that you're doing. There could be something about this relationship that's, like, helping you succeed with victory, taking you to new levels. You know, as you come into conjunction, just make sure you stay grounded. Make sure you stay grounded with what it is that you ever set out to do. Whatever it is that your goals ever were. Stay grounded, right? As you come into this odd space. But also reach for the stars. Somebody, I feel, like the way that I feel with the song is that like somebody's head is in the clouds, but they're trying really hard to keep their feet on the ground because they're in love. Somebody's in love. So, okay, let's get into this. For the month of May, to wrap this up, because we're already at 22 minutes, on May 12th, we have the full moon, and it's going to be at 9:56 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is on a Monday. Pacific Daylight Time, wherever you're at in the world watching this, you know, just check with your local alignment. But it's going to be the full moon in Scorpio. It's the flower full moon. We also have Pluto retrograde, which is going to be happening May 4th through October 14th, 13th, 14th, wherever you're at in the world. Now, Pluto retrograde, when Pluto goes retrograde, because we're Pluto in Aquarius right now for like the next 20 years, but when Pluto goes retrograde, it's a time of deep introspection and reflection, related to transformation, alignment, and future changes. So, like, you really could be thinking about, like, where life is taking you or where life is going to take you and how transformations and things that are happening right now, like, what that's going to look for you in the future. So, then we pulled the card 3 of Pentacles, which talks about partnership, coming into partnership or working together with 2 or more people in order to make something else happen, right? We saw a little bit of that in here with the 3 of Cups, which is something to celebrate emotionally, right? But then we have emerging into grace, that a very Queen of Cups energy. But like somebody's going to be emerging into like this new transformative state, this new partnership, this new relationship with a lot of grace, a lot of love. Then we have resilience, number 21. The 21st could be significant. Somebody could be 21 years old. 2 + 1 = 3. 3 is, you know, partnership. We're seeing 3s in here, celebration, waiting for your ships to come in. So this is the waxing gibbous 5. It's all about resilience, being resilient in some way, something. It's like something could be ending, but you're being resilient with the way that you're transforming and starting something new. Then we have number 3, rosemary, ancient memories. Now it's interesting, that's Sun and, I want to say Sun and Mars energy. Is that Mars? I think it's Mars. And the ancient memories, this is like somebody's DNA is being activated where you're like you're remembering things from long ago that you didn't even live through in this lifetime, right? It's like past lives, right? And you're having these memories, these recollections. And you're not going crazy. These aren't just dreams. This is part of what built who you are today. But it's coming through your dreams. So, and your memories. But also, for some of you, you could be reflecting back on things that have happened to you in your recent past and using that as stepping stones for how you move forward in the future. Okay, so then first quarter moon and Aries card was pulled, and that's stepping into your power. Many of you are going to be stepping into your power, stepping into some kind of power, whether that's like maternal power or a new job or a new part of a relationship. It's like stepping up in some way, ascending. Okay, then we pulled the lion skin for the astrology. I'm sorry, the crystal oracle. I don't know why I said astrology. But lion skin, and it means tolerance. And so you're going to have to be tolerant about something with someone, or you're going to be asking for tolerance in some way, shape, or form. Then we have, last but not least, I've been using the Astro Dice based on the 3 main principles of astrology. And so we rolled Uranus, Pisces, and the 10th house. Okay. So when you put all of those together, what comes out is a humanitarian and compassionate approach to one's career. So you could be doing humanitarian work, okay? And I was saying, picking up on that earlier, like you could be world traveling or something like that. But it's like also you could be doing compassionate work, or it's like a humanitarian and compassionate approach to something that you're doing within your career. Maybe it's helping nonprofits. Maybe it's doing a charity drive or something for the company, or or doing something that helps other people in some way, shape, or form. You're transforming what it is in a humanitarian, compassionate kind of way as it applies to what you do for work. Take it as it resonates. So that's what I have for you this month. That's what my predictions for the collective as that applies to your reading, Taurus. If any of that resonates, drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. I love getting feedback and people letting me know, how that resonated and how it pulls it all together. We have sirens again, I just heard. Interesting. But as you know, it's together we grow. I always look forward to sharing this time and energy with you again in the near future. I will be posting additional readings throughout the month. Make sure you watch for those. If you're interested in a personal reading or want to do one of those birth charts, I have all of that information on how to book an appointment or to get a hold of me in the description below this video. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Also, make sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars signs too for additional messages. So you guys have a fantastic May, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Happy birthday, by the way, to any Taurus out there that had your birthday this month, and have a good one. Peace.